Hello and welcome. Today we are at Legoland Windsor for their Brick or Treat event, and we are kicking things off right at the top of the park. Now, I had a beautiful plan for the day. I thought, right, I've got some great content that I'm going to share with everybody, so I thought, why don't I do something different, show off some of the little bits and pieces of the Halloween decorative stuff at the top. Obviously that's what you're here for, and then I could show you the three completely separate ways down, and then from here I can then walk down the quickest way to the brand new thing that is on their map, which is the Monster Street, which is the video that has been uploaded previously to this one, because that is the biggest change to the park. So I uploaded that one first, and then everything else will just flow in the correct order. You can see very quickly how that went horrifically wrong fast. So stick with this one. It's only 6.5 minutes, but we have a look at all the amazing models that are at the top. We have a quick pan round. That is the big Lego shop to the left hand side. You have then got the guest services at the top. I just started it in the big coffee co place where everybody obviously comes straight in and grabs themselves a cup of tea or a coffee just to wake up during the day. And then you did hopefully spot the three massive pumpkin heads right at the beginning. They this year actually tell jokes. They didn't say jokes last year, I don't believe, but this year they are slightly different. Now, we have got, as you can see, one of the classic Monster Fighter characters just at the top, which is obviously quite nice to see. They have added in one of those figures just up in there. And then this is now where I start to try and make things up, because as I'm panning up and looking at this amazing model, I have also noticed something which has completely destroyed the plan that I had. But you can laugh, it is a bit of a car crash video, but you'll get the gist of it in a second, so it's all right. So I was going to walk down there and walk down this lovely slope, and then I was going to let you guys know that if you carry on walking around this building and zigzag down to the bottom, that's the quickest way to go to the monster place. However, it's all closed. The whole of it's off, so not even that bit was open just yet. The gate beside it didn't open all day, and there was a member of staff just there saying you can't go down that way. They're doing something from the Viking River Splash. So I thought, right, I'll go this way instead. We'll have a quick look at the different guides, events, mini-lands. You've got all these are all the activities that are going on for the Brick or Treat event. So right, that is perfect. We've got some good content coming. Now we can have a look at the map. Now on the map, it's got a load of different pumpkins on. Was not originally 100% sure if the pumpkins were just for decorative or if that's where bits and pieces were located, but we were going straight to the Monster Street. That is where I wanted to go directly after this video. And you can see there's some pumpkins dotted around where there are one or two little bits and pieces that we will be exploring over the next couple of videos coming from Legoland Windsor. And I am going to upload them in order from here on in, and I'll more than likely just put the big shop video in, dotted in randomly, because obviously it does have current stock. Now I noticed the hill train wasn't moving. I thought, well, that's the second way you can get down to the bottom of the park. So I thought, right, well the plan was to do it as a horseshoe. So I was going to literally come from these models, walk left, walk down to where there's a band member playing, walk back up, let you guys know that you can walk down two different ways that way. You can walk down the hill train. Then I was going to get to the bit where I went to first, and then that's where this video was going to end, and then the next video was going to start. Nice and simple, it flows. No, so the walk down is shut. The hill train wasn't open, so there was only one way you can go. So I actually have to walk physically the longest way possible to get to the new attraction, but it's all good fun. You can see that they have got one or two decorative pieces like this dotted around the park. They don't have as many pumpkins this year for obvious reasons, but all the models look nice and clean. But as we go around, let me know your thoughts in the comments below of what you all think. Now the hill train was working, it just happened to open up later. I don't know why it didn't open up straight away when I am here about 10:15, so obviously everybody's coming into the park, but for some reason it just wasn't ready, which was a little bit of a shame, because I spotted as I was leaving they did look like there was quite a lot of decorative Halloween pieces on, but I thought, right, I was actually going to take the hill train to do something different, and it was closed. So now I am scratching my head going, well, what am I going to do? This video is going to be a complete bust. So I moved down a little bit. So if you go from the hill train and you walk down, you've got two different options. You've got a load of slides that little ones can go on. From the slides, you can then take your pushchair and it snakes round. But I thought, right, I'll walk down this way a little bit to see if there's any Halloween theming. There wasn't. There's not a single pumpkin, not a banner, nothing. But as I pan round and go to the left-hand side, that is where everything is. So they've got all the flags and everything and the Halloween music playing in the background. So where all those people are, There's one or two little pumpkins and there's some flags and things, which is where we do walk down when we go to hunt down the next bit. But you can see how far you've got to walk from one bit to another. I could not be bothered to film the walk back up, so what I have done is picked up some more of these models. Then I actually, at the very, very end of the day, which is where we're about to come in now, it's the last thing I did because I wanted to see if it was open, and it was. I ran up to the top to show you how you would snake round, and then on the map the differences between the two, and this will then lead us into the next video. So I want these videos to try and flow with these. So this is the zigzag path. All of that was completely closed. It goes down by the Viking River Splash and it's completely closed, which is a shame. So I had one or two people wanting to know where the Enchanted Forest is. Now the Enchanted Forest has been changed for the Monster Street, and it's changed. The map is now 2022 map. It's been saying it 2017, I think, for ages. So that's where all of this is shut. So that's how you would do. You would zigzag all the way around. That's a Viking River Splash. You come round all the way through to Spinning Spiders, and then you kick it round, and then you're there for the Monster Street. So that's nice and simple. That's what you would have. That's where you would have gone. However, we come all the way up to the top. We have to go left all the way around, and this is what the next video is going to be. We walk all the way around, zigzag it around, blah 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 blah. Cut round and cut through the fastest way through the Miniland. Turn right. Snoop it round past the front of Ninjago, and actually we have to then keep going through the pirate bit and actually wrap it round the swinging ship. So that is what is to come. But hopefully you're looking forward to all the little bits and pieces that are to come from Legoland Windsor for their Brick or Treat event. Like I said, they have got bits and pieces dotted around. If you haven't caught the video before this one, that is their main Halloween display, and it is definitely worth checking out. That is their Monster Street section, where there's lots of little bits and pieces going on. But like I said, this is now right at the very end of the day, so the hill train was working, but that walkway round was completely closed off. Apparently they were doing some work on the Viking River Splash, so I'm not too sure if they had big building equipment out the front of it, because it's such a handy cut through. You can see they've actually, that's where they've got loads of actual pumpkins by the looks of it. That was one of the only places in the park that they did have quite a few of them. So if you start comparing the videos to last year, the park was full of different pumpkins. This year, not so many. So the displays aren't as big, but they are in sort of, they're more clumped together. But let us know as we go around on this playlist. So all of the Legoland Windsor Brick or Treat for 2022 is available in the Legoland Windsor 2022 playlist. So I'm just going to keep everything in the same one, not make a separate one this year, because I am starting to run out of time. So if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to leave you with the little display up at the top, and you can see now everybody's basically leaving. It's about 10 to 4. The park closes at 4, and then I think the shop shuts at 5. But it was a very, very quiet afternoon and day. So the weather was perfect. As I'm doing this voiceover, the following day it's absolutely pouring down, so timed it well. But let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Let us know if you have been or you're thinking of coming to the Brick or Treat event for the 2022 season. But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. You guys take care and hope to catch you in the next one. Ta-da.